It's alright.
Like, this is going to sound like a pass the blunt type of question, but it is a question that I thoroughly think about with too much emphasis on a regular basis. It's like, how much of our eyelashes are actually keeping shit out of our eyes? Because think about it. Most of the time, the shit that's in your eye is, in fact, an eyelash. So my thing is, how much are they... What is the propaganda behind eyelashes?
I don't think they actually keep any, like, dust out of your eye. I think they just keep liquid out of your eyes.
Oh, the webbing of it.
Yeah, and that's why, fake eyelashes were meant to stop.
Yeah, I know why fake eyelashes were
okay.
meant. Yeah,
That's actually... There's also what we have the eyebrows, hair, and even underarm hair. Body hair. It makes a channel for liquid to go across. You know, like how you sometimes you're pouring something and then that one drop, you're there, and then because that one drop, a whole ass channel of liquid. The hair does the same thing, and it keeps those moist, dark spots from growing anything weird because sweat getting in there. He would. Yeah, nothing weird growing in your cracks, in your crevices. Yep. That's right. Thank you, hair. That makes you wonder, though. There ain't no cracks or crevices in the testicles, so what is that?
Straight to. Okay, now.
Timing is everything.
Comedic timing. It's all about the delivery. Oh, yeah, man, that was good.
Oh, okay. So that's two of our topics, right? Elden Bussy and ball hair. So what's number 3?
Yeah, see, I completely forgot. That's why I was begging you to start. I was going to ask you 4 times. What? I'm begging you. What are we talking about? Where are we getting at?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Slightly Less Than Perfect. And as per usual, the boys are here. What's up, guys?
What up, though?
Yes.
So, you guys don't know, but work's been kind of busy for us lately, so this has been the first time we actually got together in a couple weeks. So, what the fuck y'all been up to?
Holiday, so, had that work. Nah, I took the day off. I didn't even do shit. I'm not coming to work. I'm going to be busy. I'm in charge. Catch me at home. How about that?
I feel that. We was on a struggle bus at work because I had 2 people quit for stupid reasons. And then I had to hire some people, get those people trained during a week that we didn't have people. So it was... It's been fun. The last couple, 2 weeks.
See, my job is by the railroad track, so I'm on that hot mess express. I don't even do the struggle bus no more. We just zoom in when we are in trouble.
For some reason, what you just said about people quitting, you having to work and train while with less people, maybe think about roguelikes, about XCOM, Darkest Dungeon. Dudes,
is that why I don't like roguelikes? Is it because I innately live in roguelikes?
You live it. You live it.
I do wake up every day, go to a restaurant. I'm like, how am I going to finish this run today?
You haven't lost one yet, though, so don't worry.
That's true. I definitely got my ass on a couple, though. Jesus.
I just bought Hades, so yeah. Yeah.
That's on my top of my roguelikes. Hades and Renewal. No, Returnal. Those two are the top of my roguelikes that I want to play.
Hades and Moonlighter. So Moonlighter was like a smaller developer and everything, but during the day, you're selling everything that you got from the dungeons at night. So the purpose is that your shop is called the Moonlighter.
You're a grave robber.
So you go into the dungeons and then you try to survive as long as you can. And then you take those items that you got and you sell them.
That sounds
to
like
the other adventurers who are coming to your city because they're like, oh, we know the dungeons are here.
What's that game you were talking about? Where you go out to mine for stuff and then you go back to the spaceship?
Oh, Lethal Company?
Lethal Company. That's what you were talking about.
Don't worry.
Pikmin.
We're all gonna get to play that very soon.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Well,
I gotta buy the laptop without the iOS, so that way I can do other games. I mean, they have the converters and everything. I don't feel like looking into doing all that.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
yeah, it's not worth it. Because I still got my Mac Mini, and I was gonna just convert that to like just a fuck around laptop. I mean, fuck around like gaming, whatever. And I was just like, the shit I would have to do to backdoor it.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I got the MacBook Air, and I'm just like, it's fine. I'm gonna keep it for work, and then certain things because like they easily sync with the Xbox and the PS5 controller.
Yeah,
I mean, they sell PS5 controllers at the Apple Store, so it better have been. Just easy. But like Lies of P and everything is like playable on the MacBook.
Yeah, it's a couple of games, like more recent games that like they're making them because I guess I don't know if Apple's trying to make a push for
I feel like
games.
I think after the M1 chip came out, they made a push for it.
I mean, I guess that makes sense
because it's a good processor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like they have to do so much extra in order to make it playable
on Apple.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make a whole new client for it, so it's like that's I can understand.
Yeah, because I mean, gamers aren't flocking to like, let me go buy this MacBook to play this game on. It's like absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah, I mean, like they already have it for DJing and all that other stuff, so you know, like it makes sense.
Yeah, but like with DJing though, it makes sense because like all the best music mixing stuff is like comes from Apple.
But then it's where like we got this M1 chip, you know, you guys play a game, and they're like, yeah, and they're like, what do you support? Well, we support Mac OS, so.
Can we use anything else? You can go fuck yourself.
And it's like...
okay. Well, we'll just call it. Yeah. Talk about today. So, today, topic I wanted to bring up with you guys that, like, it was just something that kind of hit me over the weekend because I was, just thinking about things. I was sick over the weekend. Took Monday off because I was
glad you feel better.
Really
Thanks
sick,
for letting us know so we could, you know, wish you the best and hope you get better.
It's fine because I don't want to deal with y'all talking shit all day.
I wasn't going to talk shit about you being a weak ass.
See, exactly.
I said I
That's
was.
why you told
I wasn't, but I am now. You see how I worded that properly? I was not going to say it then, but I am now. That's honesty.
It is. Honesty is a word.
I gotta give it up for him, you know. It's your weak ass. I mean, I can't really say shit. My bum ass had to go buy this shirt before we got here. Oh yeah, go ahead, do what it says, and subscribe. It's my nuts. So,
all right. So, what I was thinking, you know, in a little bit of a fever delirium mixed with like watching some anime over the weekend. I was thinking about like, you know, every MC goes through a point in their life where like they solidify the person they want to be, and it's usually based on like things that happen in their lives, and like they get pushed to a point where they get to a point and they just have to make a stand to either, you know, do X, do Y, do Z, and to move forward. And I was thinking like, what are those things that happen in like your real life that give you those like strong core foundations of character that like you keep and hold dear to you that you just keep going? And I was just thinking, I was thinking about the anime aspect of it, and I was thinking about you two, and I was like, because one of the
I thought he was talking to Harley.
One of the strongest core, like one of my core characters that I got was from you back when we were kids. This was after Roy had passed, and we were at your dad's house, and you were talking to us. He straight up said, like, it's a bunch of people. He's like, there's a bunch of people coming around me that are saying they're family, but they weren't here on the day to day. But like, you guys were here, and it's like, I want to spend the day with my family. And we just stayed up all night playing video games. And that was something that like I've always held dear to me, and I've always held close to my chest. And like, I didn't realize how much of an impact and how like it formed the philosophy that I have in my life. Because I was talking to someone the other day, and I was just like, I always say it bluntly because I'm just a blunt person. I always say family doesn't matter to me. And it's not in the sense that like family doesn't matter. It's the sense that like blood doesn't matter. And the fact that like the people that I care the most about are the people that like I've shared blood, sweat, and tears with. The people that have like been through shit with me. And I've always held that kind of value. And it was kind of like vaguely put in my mind. But that day that you said that, like it solidified that random thoughts that are in my head, like put into perspective. And like I've always said that, and it's like a core of who I am. And it doubled down like when me and Chris were cool, because me and Chris had this moment where we're already cool, but like the moment I knew like that our friendship was gonna be something that lasts forever is that like I went to move out old apartment when me and Breezy were staying together. I was moving out because I was moving out with Sophie, and Breezy was going move out too. And so we got an apartment, everything was cool. We had a moving day, whoop-de-whoop, everything was great. Then Sophie gives me a call and said like the apartment got canceled. Like, to this day, still don't know what the actual details were of why we got denied this apartment. But I was already set up, already had a move out date, like couldn't re-sign the lease with the other apartment. Like I didn't have a place to go. Was fucked. And Chris was like, just come stay with me. You know, like it wasn't a conversation. It wasn't like oh, you need to do this and that. It was just like, come stay with me. We'll figure out the logistics later. And it was one of those moments where it's just like, these are core moments in my life that like have shaped me into the man I am today. And it was just like I was thinking about on some weeb shit, like, you know, anime versus real life, whatever. But like these are real life anime moments for me, because it's like I can pinpoint like the parts, these two individual things that have helped like literally put me on a path to be who I am today. So like this is what I want to talk about today, like points in your life that like shit happened that were like, you know, this is formed who I am and put me on the path of like the man I am.
Oh.
I won't lie to you, when you said, and then Chris did, I was sweating bullets over here. I went, boy, I hope I remember whatever life-altering moment this was. Because I'm over here like, think.
Yeah.
So there's another laundry list of shit that me and Chris did back in the day.
I thought you were going to say, we both went out, we got absolutely shit-faced, and then I called Chris in the morning, an hour before work, and was like, I need you to come get me so we can get to work. And he was like, you son of a bitch.
That was also...
I'll be there soon.
That was also a thing that happened. That night was funny. We got off that night late because it was a fucked up day. And we was like, you know what? We're going to get fucked up tonight because tonight has been terrible. And when I say we got lit, we got lit.
This is back when we mixed Hypnotic with Ice Blue Raspberry Lemonade Kool-Aid, then mixed them together, put them in the freezer to make them a slushie, use that sugar to make the alcohol more potent, and then just
went about it. Just went to town. Ooh, got home. So this was a Saturday night because we always open Sundays together. We had to be there at 9 on Sundays. And we got home at 3. Now, mind you, earlier that week is when my car got fucked up. So my car was in the shop. Me being drunk as hell, I forgot about that until I wake up, barely enough time to get ready for work. And I'm like, Chris, he's like, the fuck do you want? And I was like, I don't have a car. He's like, so? And I'm like, how am I going to get to work? He's like... And I'm like, he's like, huh? And I'm like, who has the keys? And you're like, then there's just this long pause. And I can feel the sigh. As he rolls out of bed, it's like, I'll be there.
This is pre-Uber days, right?
This is pre-Uber. Uber's not a thing.
Yeah, Uber is not a thing.
Uber is whoever your boys is going to come get you.
Uber is called checker cab.
just.
No one.
And it's like, you come get me. And we all getting cussed out today.
I gotta be honest. I threw this over towards Chris so I could have more time to think. So, yeah, that's...
Did you not have enough time to think? You can do one moment and then relay to another moment later. You can be like, you know what? This is a core memory. I mean, for me, it was like, after my parents got divorced a second time, there was like,
you heard that right.
Choices.
The second time. That's
so we had choices to make. And then, like, I remember going to work one day and then, like, my mom was talking to me and she was just like, I was asking her for something and she told me, no, you have to do it. And I went, I don't know these things. And then she told me, there is a moment in life where you have to grow up all at once. And I realized, like, I can't always go to somebody for the answer. Sometimes I need to do the legwork on my own. Not that it was a terrible thing to say to somebody, but it was a good lesson to learn.
Yeah.
Like I'll originally, like, if I'm trying something, if someone else has the answer, like, and I know they do, I'll go to them, like, hey, you want to give me that real quick? But if they don't, I don't go and get upset about it. I don't freak out. I go, this is just one of those life things. You need to learn to do it on your own, so that way you can get there. If you want to get where you want to be, you need to make sure that you yourself are putting in the legwork. And that's always been one of my things that motivate me. So, like, I wouldn't go around asking people. Like, when I didn't get promoted at Chang's, I didn't go out telling people, I think I'm the best, I'm deserving of whatever. I was like, I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to learn what I think I need to know, and then do more as it comes along. But I wasn't going to just go around always asking. Like, like certain people, like, you get born into having money in the family. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to cook. Some people don't know how to do laundry. You know what I mean? But if they would have been told, there are times in your life where you need to put your best foot forward and you need to grow up and do it on your own. Like certain people still don't call the hospital or to make a doctor's appointment, make a dental appointment. They're like, oh, how would I do that? They anytime they have a new problem, all the way up into their late 30s, still asking mom and dad. But for me, it's like, I could ask them, but I'm going to try to put in that legwork first. Yeah, so that way I can be like, hey, I've done my own little research real quick. But there are still things that I'm not understanding, and that's when I reach out. So, like, that's a thing that's for me. Like, one of them, at least.
That's a solid one.
I guess I had a cool story. So, this was a few months before your wedding. You remember this? Because that's actually kind of a big thing. And the power went out one day, and it stayed out for like 3-4 days. And I was living alone at the time. I didn't have anything to do. And, I was, at the time, I was big into programming and game development, and a programmer with no internet is a terrible thing. So I was just sitting around reading books and stuff, and I decided that, I really wish I could just, like, be working on my games right now. And then I stopped and I thought about it. Like, what's really stopping me? Like, just the fact that there's no internet, the computer's down. You don't need to have a laptop in order to make a game. I used to make games when I was a kid with just paper and crayons and rocks and tokens and stuff. So the next day I went to work, since I worked at a office supply store at the time. I just bought a bunch of markers and a big ass board and some index cards, and I just cut them up and I just made my own game. And then a couple of months later, Mark was getting married, and I had Albert and Will over at my house, and I just had them play test the game the night before he got married. We stayed up for like 4 hours playing the game. It was like 3 a.m. We had shit to do in the next day. The game wasn't finished. No, like the game they were playing.
Oh, okay.
Was not finished. But it was very, very fun. It was good. And it didn't require any technology to make. It just needed a little bit of arts and crafts. And I realized that, even though at the time, I had less resources and less means, that didn't have to stop me from making anything that I wanted to make. And from there, I just started making just physical card games and such. And that's how Bastards started, which is the name of the game. No, not sex. Yeah. It's all right.
I was talking about Mark for a second.
Damn, Bastards.
I mean, by technical definition, yes.
Yeah,
I am a bastard. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That's how things work.
Yeah. I didn't need a Valentine for Valentine's Day. You didn't need a father for Father's Day. It just
work it. But now I am a father on Father's Day. It's funny how that shit works out.
There you go. Everything works out.
Everything comes back around. You know what I'm saying? The hero's journey.
That giant Elden pussy.
All right, I ain't got either.
Oh man! So the makes of being a man with SLTP. So what you guys think? How'd you guys feel about it? Did you guys have a moment in life where you feel like it solidified who you are, or who symbolizing of who you want to be, or what you want to do for the future? If you do, let us know. And while you're at it, like the video, subscribe to the page, and we'll see you next time. So with that, may your bed stay warm and your pillow stay cold.
Stay perfect, chat.
Remember, one time for the one time. Yes. You gotta.
I was not prepared for that.